Here you can see Mr. McDonald in his natural habitat. He lives in Chicago, an area constantly plagued with violence. He is constantly scared for the safety of his family, the constant fear of quack cocaine.
Mr. McDonald attempts to buy a handgun. He doesn't feel safe in his neighborhood anymore, but he gets rejected.
The clerk let him know that it is illegal to buy a handgun in the city of Chicago without being registered first.
Here we have the robber duck robbing Mr. McDonald. He is defenseless because he lacks a gun.
Now, Mr. McDonald goes to sue the city of Chicago for infringing on his right to own a gun to protect himself and his family.
Here, the three judges meet to discuss the law, and they rule with the city of Chicago in that they can infringe on his rights to own firearms.
The judges decide that the Second Amendment right is not included in state law. Therefore, McDonald loses the case.
As we see in his natural habitat, Mr. McDonald with his homies, absolutely telling him how mad he is about the gun rights and him. Infuriated by the decision, Mr. McDonald decides to go to the appeal court to get this matter sorted out properly.
The appeals court rules in favor of the lower courts and decides to uphold the law and the overruling.
Absolutely infuriated by the decision, Mr. McDonald has to apply to the Supreme Court to hear his case being made.
The Supreme Court convenes to hear the case and decide whether or not McDonald can own a handgun. This court decides that McDonald has his Second Amendment right to own firearms, which is incorporated into state law through the Due Process Clause. McDonald wins the case.